Hello, I am S4LA64, also known as Sally, and today we are breaking down the final episode of Creature Commandos, a very funny monster. The episode starts at a hospital where Nina is born. To the horror of her mother, Nina is born with her lungs outside of her body. However, Nina's father, Professor Mazursky, is confident that he can find a way to keep Nina alive. In the comic, Professor Mazursky was the administrator of Project M and helped spearhead the creation of the original Creature Commandos and was the one who built G.I. Robot. He appeared in 1988, Young All-Star issue 12. In the present, Frankenstein is on his way to the castle to see the bride and stopping her from killing the princess. Meanwhile, the Commandos had managed to sneak into the castle wall, where they see security footage of Ilana with an unknown monster. Before any of them can think what this means, Frank had found them, and before he could tell the bride what's going on, she shoots him and the rest of the team run off. In another flashback, we see a very young Nina wearing a machine that keeps her alive. Disgusted by this, her mother leaves her father and her. Back with the team, they manage to find another way to the princess. They have Dr. Phosphorus burn a secret tunnel to the wall. Back in the past, Professor Mazursky runs an experiment on Nina so she can breathe normally. But the experiment goes wrong, and it transforms Nina into a fish monster. Back in the present, Ilana decides to go swimming in her pool, much to the discomfort of her guards. The Commandos finally make their way inside the castle, with the weasel being excited to see the princess. Back in the past, Professor Mazursky enrolled Nina into a school for her to lead a normal life, but this ends up with her getting bullied by the other students. Back in America, Rick Flag had woken up and told Waller that she was wrong about Ilana. Then he falls back into a coma. In another flashback, Nina gets tired of all the bullying and decides to run away, leaving her father alone. Back in the present, the bride tells and convinces Nina that she has to kill the princess, much to the weasel discomfort. In the final flashback, Nina is living alone in the wild, but soon somebody takes pictures of her, which is then shown on the Star City News. Soon the animal control from Metropolis and Bloodhaven finds and captures Nina. Before she is taken away, her father shows up and tries talking to her, but he is killed by a cop. Star City and Bloodhaven are both fictional cities in the DC universe. Star City made its first appearance in 1959, Adventure Comics issue 266, and Bloodhaven appeared in 1996, Nightwing Volume 2, issue 1. Back in America, Waller and Economos head to Dr. McPherson's house where they find Clayface and her dead body. Back with the team. Nina is on her way to kill Ilana, but the weasel, with the guilt of not saving the little girl, rushes in and warns the princess. Phosphorus gets mad at him, which leads to the biting him and burning his mouth. In the water, Nina struggles to stab Ilana, but the princess managed to get her dagger and stab Nina, killing her. The Commandos are shocked seeing her lifeless body. Then one of the knight gives the bride his radio, with Waller telling them that they made a mistake. Later, the knight are petting the weasel for saving the princess, while the bride and Phosphorus are upset over the death of Nina. The bride then confronts the princess, telling her that she figured out that she is evil, and Cersei was right about her. The monster that was on the security footage was Clayface, and that she seduced Flag into order for him to kill Cersei. But when that didn't work, and with Dr. McPherson telling Waller that Cersei visions was true, she had Clayface kill and shapeshift into McPherson in order to make Rick Flag's Cersei was wrong. Before Ilana can shoot the bride, she manages to shoot, first killing the princess for ravage for Nina. Soon, the rest of the team leave the castle on Walk to the Sunset. Sometime later in Belle Reve, Economos shows the bride her new Creature Commandos team. The team is made up of Dr. Phosphorus, Nosferatu, Callus, the Weasel, a rebuilt G.I. Robot, and King Shark. The season ends with an alive Frankenstein eating soup with the old woman from the first episode. That's the end of the video. Did you like it? Was there anything I got wrong? Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. Goodbye, and have a nice day.